In internet marketing, there are definite do's and definite don'ts. Lynn Harrison from Sword Saint Studio stops by to talk about what you can do to save money and increase your online presence.
It's important to know what works and what doesn't work on the internet for marketing, how to present things on the website to get the effect that you want. Many people do not have a call to action on their website. They have a brochure website where they provide information about what they do, but they don't really ask their visitors to do anything, whether it's to visit their store, click here for more information, join this mailing list for a newsletter. You need to provide some call to action to your visitor to ask them, what would you like them to do? An example, a very important example, and it's touched to in a later point, is what's called an opt-in list, to basically collect the contact information of your visitors so that you can build a relationship with them. The biggest thing is to be shown to be providing value to the visitors. If it's collecting information and they don't see a value to themselves to provide it, then there's no incentive. Most people, when they're purchasing anything, whether it's online or offline, it takes multiple exposures to information before they can make a decision. By collecting the contact information, typically the email address from a visitor, you can communicate with them, provide them additional value, build a rapport and a relationship with that customer, and they'll have a greater tendency to come to you to purchase your products. There are services out there. One of the ones that's been advertising heavily in this area lately is a company called Constant Contact. There's also several others out there that they provide a service that you can use on your website to manage email addresses so they don't violate the federal anti-spam regulation, what's called the Can-Spam Act. There's an important feature called search engine optimization. It's basically adding information to your website so that the search engines like Google, Bing, Yahoo, they know what you're offering. By providing that extra information, you will rank in their searches, so when someone searches for your keywords, what you're offering, you'll show up in the search results. Within a website, there are what's called meta tags. It's getting somewhat technical. One is a title, and you want your keywords to show up in the title. There's also a description. The keywords should also show up there. When someone does a search, what you see on the search results page is your title and that description. So you really want to convey it in a human-readable form that will attract the people once they've found you in the search, as well as let the search engine know that this is what you're providing. Print media, you don't know how many people actually saw your ad. With the internet, thanks to Google, you can add what's called Google Analytics to any web page. And they will track statistics for you as to how many people visited that page each day, what part of the world they're visiting from, how long they spent on the web page, so that you can gauge the effectiveness of your marketing. Basically, you look at it and see if someone's going to let's say it's a sales page where you're actually trying to sell a product, and you see that people are only spending 10-15 seconds on the site and then clicking off. You know that there's something on that page that is turning visitors off, and you can start reworking the page one item at a time and then track the statistics until you're seeing the reaction that you're expecting.